those who will be watching the archive, 1 of the 2 here. Let me get this transitioned over. Yo, I am sort of still recovering from Saturday night there of lots of walking. Man, my knee's been giving me all kinds of trouble. I still need to go get a damn haircut too. It's all bushy and all that stuff. I need to get it all trimmed up, get my hair trimmed back. You guys got a suggestion for a haircut, let me know. But as is, all kinds of fun things have been happening with like drama and shit. Oh man, it's quite hilarious. But before we get into that, I might as well have some fun in explaining the differences on what the differences between my 2 channels and all that stuff. And you know what? I just forgot about something. I need to go ahead and post this live stream real fast. Okay, I can move that, but no, I need to share it. Come on. Oh, someone's already popping in here and watching. Yeah, but I've been keeping busy. Okay, live dashboard. That's where I need to go. Okay, this is not doing what exactly I wanted it to do. Oh, well, I'll just post the live stream from my channel here. Let everybody else know. As is, I need to work better on my checklist and all that fun stuff. Oh, and I also need to get that up and going too. Let's see here. Policy update. Get that out there so people can see that and post that on Twitter. But there's some fun things I think I got planned for a little bit later this week. I don't know if I'm gonna do some more live streaming in the middle of the week. Tonight there's got some sort of like karaoke thing with people and drag doing Queen, which sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And so my copyright changes. There we go. And oops, nope. Sometimes Grammarly is so annoying. But what is quite hilarious also is the Harry Potter burlesquing. I am now intrigued by that. I'm just kind of like, what the hell is that going to entail? But moving on, getting back into what I was originally messing with here. I have narrowed down my thing, and opening music, as usual, is from Technoax. But let's start out with the basics here. Let's pull up that window here. Make sure I got it on the right thing. Okay, we'll transition this over. Alright, so some of you guys may be familiar with Thursday. Well, last Thursday I went and played pool with some Matrude88 over on, he's from Twitch, local live streamer. And I mentioned that several, I put it up on my Livestream Drama Fell channel here. As you can see with the icon up here, I haven't made a custom icon for the live stream. In fact, actually, if you have any idea for fun art, or some sort of custom little clip art or something like that for an icon for this side channel of drama, blood sports, or just general me doing any kind of like general live streaming crap, yeah, send it at me. Yeah, Harry Potter burlesque. I sort of covered that a little bit on my at the end of my last live stream there this Saturday night, drunken bar hop and watching one lady was detained by the police and then was let go. But I'm gonna do a little comparison thing. Okay, this is what it looks like on the live stream drama channel here, and as you can see, all of these copyright things have been hit me. And this one specifically, I guess, get off Prince New Power Generation. I don't remember that playing in the background, but it probably did play when I'm not really paying attention. They give me a match between 30 seconds, the 30-minute mark, and 32-minute mark there, that has the entire stream blocked in all countries. And over on my other channel here, where I did the live stream because I didn't want to deal with extra clicking. It took me about 15-20 minutes to get the damn stream set up so I can start doing it while we're playing pool. When it wasn't my turn. It isn't been hit by copyright at all. And that's partially, content ID. And the main reason why is this channel, it's monetized, and I go through a multi-channel network. I got in early with them on a system that gives me shelter in that area. It's called Manage and all that stuff. Whereas this brand new channel I rolled up at the end of last year, or was it the beginning of this year? I rolled up recently in the last 6 months. Doesn't have those same protections. It's unmonetized and all that stuff. And so you'll start with this, you'll start seeing these kinds of issues. And I'm wanting to keep a majority of my side content and all that stuff to go onto this channel. Since I'm extending on all that fun stuff. And I'll probably move like future little cat videos or animal videos over here. Bunny's been naughty. At least no copyright. Well, I don't go and intentionally try to violate copyright kind of stuff. So, and when I do have something going on, I usually try to keep it within fair use clause and all that stuff. I do have a tendency to step on that line with the main channel, but I've been fairly good on that. This other channel, I'm not really too much concerned on. This is more like rolling around having some fun. But I just wanted to point this out, why this is no longer up. Well, technically no longer up on the YouTube, but you can still catch the archive over there on Periscope and Twitch and all that fun stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the fun nuts and bolts here. This is actually going to be made a highlight, and I'm going to be posting on my main channel later on. But this is my copyright policy revision. I've got to put it into some sort of document or whatever and post it on my channel somewhere so people can have an actual written one to look at themselves if they don't want to listen to me read this. But I'm going to go ahead and read through this. With my expanding content type, I felt the need to make revisions to Bunny Boots Inc. copyright policy when it comes to my content. These changes are brought about from changes in legal precedent, such as that brought about by the H3H3 copyright case of 2017, but also needing to update with the general public sentiment from fans, supporters, and internet culture. Finding balance to defend copyright of work, returning support to the fans and supporters, and creating the revenue that such works bring in for Bunny Boots Inc. isn't an easy task. And yeah, I gotta set up a balance kind of thing of all this stuff. Now, there's people out there, they get big, they got something and all that stuff. I'm mediocre. I'm mediocrity. I'm not gonna be the next Ice Poseidon or anything like that with my content. I'm not expecting to be that 200,000 thing. Maybe in 10 years if I continue doing this kind of stuff, who knows. I get bored of stuff, and that's part of the reason why I've started up this other channel on YouTube, and I've been branching into IRL because I want to do some extra stuff. I need to fill in the time between not trying to cause a bunch of more stink with First Amendment testing and putting myself at further risk of having other cases and overburdening myself with legal cases. Continuing on. So these changes aren't made without many days of deep thought on the issue. Just keep in mind that these stances may change in the future, but I'll try to keep be informative to those who watch my content so they can be up to date on the issue. Now, number one, as is my stance when it comes to videos that are recorded through cameras that are not directly streaming, will still maintain my current copyright stances unless noted with a Creative Commons license statement, which will be found in the description of the YouTube videos or any other platform I upload them to, on or express permission to mirror them has been given. Usually I'll make a comment statement or something along those lines, either within the video or in the comments itself. This means the videos that are produced from First Amendment Fridays, Cop Watch videos, or any other videos that are produced in a non-live streaming device and or situation will maintain my current copyright stances. So basically, and let me grab this real fast over here. If I record with this, chances are it's gonna maintain my current copyright control on that, because I'm usually doing some form of editing with it, offloading that. Those looking to do coverage on one of these videos without seeking permission or licensing should strive to make it fall under fair use terms of the United States copyright law, and I'll do my best to respect those that do in return. That means if you're wanting to do some sort of parody, critique, review, or something like that, or you're doing a news story, so be it. Just make sure it falls underneath fair use. I try to maintain fair use when I'm covering other people's videos, unless they give me like a... I have people that do come up to me, like recently, dang it, who was it? It was the Mesa border there incident, where they came to me and said, hey, can you mirror this for us? So I mirrored that for them to make sure I gave proper attribution for that so people knew where it came from. And I sort of expect that in return, if people do similar for me, is to make sure they give proper attribution. Now, this is where it changes up. 2. Live stream footage, on the other hand, I feel needs to be updated, and from the times because of the nature of the content. Live streaming is a constant kind of thing. It's a long form. There's a lot of dead time. There's a lot of need for people to come in and go and do clips and stuff like that on certain issues. Now, A, those wanting to make a clip of the specific area of a live stream footage are more than welcome to do so, as long welcome to as long as proper attributions given through the video itself via understandable spoken English and in a clear legible text in English, or in the description area of the hosting platform, which is like the description area of YouTube, or you make a reference, same thing, description area over on BitChute or something like that, if there's a description area. Clips should not exceed 60% total of the total live stream. Well, I need to update this. Well, improve on the grammar. Clips should not exceed 6% of the total live stream itself, and that's to refer to the length. So keep your clips under 60%. I don't need like the entire thing mirrored, please. But I do encourage clipping and stuff like that if there's something that's entertaining, interesting, or thought-provoking, or there's a conflict or drama with important words that are said, statement. Yeah, so be it. Make a clip of it. Make sure you get proper attribution. Kronos, he goes around and just makes clips of everybody's live streams. Does a great job at it and gives proper attribution. I recommend checking out their channel. In fact, we'll probably look them up here in a minute, because there's some fun drama to look up after all this. B, mirroring an ongoing live stream will be permitted for short intervals for the sake of commentary, covering an important event that is happening during the live stream, or for the fun of minor leeching. I do view the value of minor leeching, of people hopping on other people's live streams and stuff like that. In fact, Twitch has sort of integrated that a little bit in there with the hosting and then rating and all that stuff. Long-term mirroring on an ongoing live stream will only be allowed on the case-by-case situation, and I may issue a ceasing of it if I deem it not to follow an important situation. This falls underneath my personal subjective opinion, not yours. So if I say, hey, yo, you've been streaming this for a while, time to hop off there, that's going to be on my whole opinion. Can't mirror anyway. I'm using your phone. Yeah. Well, you can't. Well, you can, Denise. If you use something like Streamlabs or Ace live streaming on the cell phone, I'm not sure if you're using an iPhone. I think both of those are also available on... I know Streamlabs is on iPhone. I'm not sure about Ace there. But you can screen capture what you're watching. So you can technically mirror that way, though it's going to be lower quality on that part. So... But that is pretty much my stance. Sort of part of the reason why I'm giving this stance here, because, dang it, Beware Mouse. I think he actually changed his channel name there. The guy that was doing the everyday live stream and was sort of covering my one live stream there. I do view the point. Hey, yeah, you can go ahead and cover my stuff if there's something important happening, but don't like just nonchalantly constantly replay it. I mean, let's say I'm covering a protest or something like that, huge march. I'd say, yeah, if you're doing like gathering all the footage or whatever, so be it. You're doing news gathering, you're getting in everybody thing. Just make sure you get proper attribution when you do that. Yeah, at least with Streamlabs, you're able to do that on iPhone there. So, okay, now I do have exceptions that I listed out. Now, number 3, exceptions. To the above applied situations, I'll allow people to use copy of my work if they are directly involved in the creation of such cooperation or recording, or participants in a live stream discussion through voice or video conference, i.e., well, example, Google Hangouts, Discord, or some other voice application, maybe like Zoom there, or similar methods. This is to ensure those I work with or debate, argue with, will have the chance to benefit also from the production that we work on. Oh, okay, so, okay, they're WDRN now, okay. The other exception is strategic non-compliance. Live streams productions, which both me and Mike Bluehair have agreed to make a Creative Commons production on those. So, and with that one, strategic non-compliance, yeah, still have to give proper attribution on that part. Is Creative Commons, so if you want to make a copy or mirror that, go ahead. In fact, that mythical 9th episode that disappeared for drama reasons, or not disappeared, has become unlisted. Have fun with that one. That's part of the reason why that we sort of struck up that policy. Hard to censor stuff. I mean, I don't like stuff getting shut down, but I need to finish some improvements on the grammar and all this stuff to get it better read out. But this is pretty much my general policy with all that stuff. And is there anything new going on yet? Nope, no. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun. We got the boring stuff out of the way. Let's look at drama. Let's look at someone I've heard about off and on here and there. They go by the name of Baked Alaska, who right now, while I was setting this up, I was listening to the Morning Kumite talk about the entire thing. And the whole Baked Alaska thing, oh man, it is all over the place. Baked Alaska, Mr. Metacore. And let's see here. Oh, let's get some context here. Thank you, No Bullshit, for getting this. And this was originally from that. First time on this channel. Yeah, as I said, this is a little new setup kind of thing. I've been wanting to get more going on this and starting to generate content. At some point, I'll be able to monetize it, so. But this is quite interesting what happens here.
Will you mute that shit for a while so I can hear what somebody's saying for more than 2 seconds?
Okay, sorry. Andy, how do I do this? Fucking disabled. Fucking $10. Okay. It's disabled. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Alright, so fucking like people are taking wooden signs to the face, getting water thrown on them just for like a very basic message. This shit's like fucking real. And so whatever may have happened in the past is irrelevant, because what we're gonna do going forward is fucking make content that
that's right.
That's fucking interesting and fucking like actually means something. So what's up here? What do we have a problem? I don't think we have a problem. I think everyone's here together.
Content.
Everyone's fucking having a good time.
Everything's good. I freaked out a little because people were saying stuff and I thought it was going to get me banned. I don't get offended by anything, but now I admit I overreacted. Fuck it. They can say whatever they want in the chat. I'm not responsible for it. So there we go. Thank you, Daddy Jim, okay?
All right. Best of luck, I guess. I'm going to go back then.
What do you mean? What do you mean best of luck? What is this? Why are you treating me weird?
I'm not treating you weird, Bakes. It's a weird fucking heel turn in the last 48 hours from you, and I don't know. I don't know if it's fucking. Well, I think you're in California, right?
Wait. So I'm not allowed to change my content, Jim? I have to.
You're allowed to change your content.
Jim,
Baked, you're allowed to change.
I love you.
Fucking based.
Yo, I love you, Jim. But guess what? You're fucking anonymous. I'm in the streets getting attacked by Antifa. I love you, but just. I go through a lot of stress.
No. You chose to put yourself there, Baked. You could have made any video you wanted. You could be a Let's Player. You could do a cooking channel.
Yeah, and guess what? You would shit on me for that. You would shit on me for that. But guess what?
Did I shit on you for that? No, I shit on you for turning on your fucking audience when it became convenient, you Hollywood sellout.
I told my audience.
You shit on your audience because it was convenient and you wanted money, Baked. And it comes through crystal fucking clear that you did that. Came out crystal fucking clear that you turned on them because it became convenient.
Jim, I gave them better content today. I got attacked by Antifa.
You didn't give them better content, asshole. You'd have more views than the Ralph retort did when he was having fucking all sipping Fuentes on.
Ralph with fucking...
Okay, I want to add the guy here in the middle here with the cell phone / wallet cover thing. Yeah, Bright, dox yourself. Come on, man. Be smarter than this. Be smarter.
Ralph retort did when he was having fucking all sipping Fuentes on.
Ralph was fucking leeching my stream because it was so good.
Leeching your stream, he outdid you.
He's not gonna.
He outdid your stream, Baked, by 3 times the numbers because he put on content people wanted to fucking watch.
Oh, then why are you watching my content? Why was
I'm not going to be watching your content anymore, Baked. I'm not going to be watching it if you're a fucking sellout. I have no interest in watching disingenuous shit.
I'm a sellout because I'm fighting for our country and Antifa's.
Oh yeah, sing me the song of your people.
Wait,
yeah.
Jim,
I'm gonna ban people in chat because it's toxic. Oh, I didn't really mean it, but I'm afraid to fight it because I'm out talking about Antifa. Fuck off.
Why don't you show your fucking face?
Oh, okay. Hey, good luck, asshole, with your channel, Baked. Nobody's gonna fucking watch it until you get down in mediocrity. In mediocrity where you belong, you fucking sellout asshole. Have fun with the thought. Have fun with your LA friends. Let's see how well it works out for you. Let's see how well it works out for you, you fucking cunt.
Jim, listen.
Jim.
Oh, he hung up. He rage quit.
Okay. Now, pretty much what was going on is Baked Alaska there turned on some of his audience because the comments that they were making within the chat. And these are like pretty much, I'm guessing, like mid to long term people that have been, well, at least been watching him for a while. And he demodded a few people, a few of his moderators and stuff like that. And Mr. Metacore is going off on him because that's what he did. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and do your content shift and change and all that stuff. But if you turn on your audience, you're going to have a self-destruct issue, in which case, guess what? When people learn about that, they're going to be like, do I really want to be supporting this guy and all that stuff? Don't really turn on your audience. And if you're going to do like a content shift, ease into it. And he's freaking out about YouTube getting his channel in trouble. No, they don't really do that. YouTube doesn't care. Twitch, on the other hand, oh yeah, almighty. Yeah, they get really upset on that kind of stuff. And hence why, when it comes to Twitch, I sort of have, with Twitch, I'm forced to be a little bit more heavy-handed with moderation actions and stuff like that. It's out of my hands. I can't really do much. Well, my hands are sort of forcibly tied when it comes to Twitch. It's part of the reason why they, in my opinion, are somewhat of a shit platform. So, worse so than YouTube, surprisingly. Also, this is a Kronos mirror here. As said, you can check out his thing. He's got 18K subscribers. But he gives it the source, quick brief of what's happening within it. And this is like 30 minutes. So you get an idea how he does it. And this is pretty much sort of what I sort of have in mind, or at least it's somewhere in the footage, like this came from Bunny Boots Inc. or something like that. So,
Baked, will you mute that shit for a while so I can...
But it spawned into quite the definitely the whole controversy thing, and then they're discussing over here on Andy Worski's channel like the other day there, because I think that happened Saturday when I was out and about. And then there was a follow-up, which they managed to come up with the thing, and they have some good advice. So let me see if I can find Because this is the advice I knew beforehand to do with this.
And I didn't.
Aaron?
What? No.
Oh.
It's a vibrator?
Doing like IRL.
And that's hilarious, and that's why I have 18 plus on things. So.
And then I can come on and talk with you guys sometimes as well.
Yeah,
you're a diverse streamer.
Yeah, I'll raid your streams too.
Is that sound good? That sound like a better direction for me? It's a weird thing for like you to tell me not to stream on my channel when I want to stream. I just find that to be weird. It's like hey, okay, let me tell you, Andy,
your shit
don't stream on the
no
Purple
one's watching it anymore.
Don't stream on the Purple Dragon, Andy.
That's a second channel. That's a throwaway channel.
This is my second channel too.
Yeah, but you're ruining your main events. That's all I'm saying.
No. My main events are my IRL going out to protests now. I mean, I don't have a Twitter like you guys to announce it to everyone. Could you please also understand, like, there's a big communication gap here. Everyone else has Twitter. Everyone else is able to, like, be like, hey, I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now. Some things that I do, I don't have a lot of communication channels left. So some things that I do, it might appear like, whoa, it's a crazy 180. But if I had, you know, my main Twitter, I would be able to communicate to my fans a lot better. I don't on my new channel, I also don't have a community tab.
How about this? How about your manager tells you to do this when you're having a stream where you could be facing off with Antifa? Make a video on your main channel, which you could still do, that promotes, that links. Hey guys, in about 20 minutes I'll be out.
Oh yeah, the whole the thought thing or something like that. Yeah, that was quite hilarious. Everybody's pointing out, yeah, he was as soon as the chick walked into the room, his attitude completely changed on how he was handling the chat, and yeah, that was actually part of the early critiquing of the Andy Worski show. I've only listened to maybe about 10% of the entire live stream from this. I've been playing catch up since this morning when I woke up, just tuning in and listening to all this shit.
Out on the streets, battling Antifa. The links down there below.
That is the fucking best idea I've heard in a long time.
I'm fucking you should listen to me about everything. I'm brilliant. I just hide it really well.
Wasatchman, $20 US says Jeff needs to research Sharon before attaching her to his battleship. I first saw her on a stream with BA last week and thought she is dripping with crazy. I know crazy thoughts through hard-earned experience. My alarms were going off. Aaron, are you a potential casualty?
I mean, I don't even know what that means, but...
Yeah, she's hired.
Hey, failure. Aaron's coming to Vegas too, by the way.
And I will be the...
No, I said you're no longer invited.
Okay. Are you being real?
I'm just fucking with you, asshole.
Holy shit.
Hey, you just gotta love the banner. But yeah, the advice they give is make a secondary channel. Now, with Bunny Boots Inc., it was just a general, I threw in random stuff here and there, like with the deer we saw for Thanksgiving I did last year. But I'm going to start shifting away from that and focus mainly with the main Bunny Boots Inc. channel, specifically, this is something I realized last year. That I need to, since Bunny Boots Inc. has been slowly growing and getting bigger, that I should focus more of that content dealing with the police accountability, government accountability, just general accountability, busting people, all that stuff. I'm looking at busting up like shops and stuff like that later this year when those camps start setting up again and I start getting reports on those. I'm going to actually go out and live stream that going down there and documenting what's all present in that area. But for everything else, like the videos and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Hey, Wicked Twin 2. For this, that's why I created this drama live stream thing, because if I get involved in random blood sports, this is going to be my arena where, hey, you can come over here and come argue with me, come debate me through Discord. I found the toolbox thing that I can use with Google Hangouts, so that's sort of back on the board for adjusting people's volumes. I still got to practice a little bit more with it before I really start giving that a huge go back to on that little fun thing. But hey, I'm always discovering and learning new tech to improve what I can with live streaming and stuff like that. And so if I'm just going to be out wandering around or whatever, this is the channel that's going to be for it. Or if I decide, you know what, screw it, I'm going to play some video games. Or I'm going to work on a video or something like that and I want to live stream it, I'm going to put it here. Or if I have a chance to, if I'm like hanging out with someone who decides to do a live stream, I'm going to try, I still got to finish setting up the phone on all that. But I'm going to have it linked up to where it's going to live stream to here. And I'm just... Hey guys, I'm going out and checking out these tea shops or whatever, checking out the stuff. No, you haven't really missed anything, John, so I'm just sort of explaining a little bit more of the whole concept and the divergence with the BBI drama live stream here I got going on and the other stuff. In general, this is just going to be my hangout channel. It's also going to serve as a backup channel. So let's say someone gets all upset with the Bunny Boot Scene channel, and it gets hit with some sort of a community guideline strike or something like that, saying it's harassing or I'm doxing someone or something like that. Eventually, I'm going to have my enemies, just like everybody else that's gotten big, or bigger. Well, that has gotten bigger than me, and will cause problems. This is to make me resistant to getting knocked out completely. That's part of the reason why I also do multi-streaming now. YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Mixer, Stream.me. That's why I'm on all those channels, is just to make sure I have a nice spread so I can't be completely knocked down. And that's part of the... And I still got to get back into getting with Minds and getting that back up and going, but I keep forgetting my damn password on that, so... That's the problem when you have way too many passwords going on. But, as you can see, we got fun stuff going on. But I found this quite interesting, and I sort of want to, give my take on this situation. I'll probably have a little thing here. Anyway, thanks for subbing. Jon Snow, did you have a channel going? I keep forgetting on that part. But anyway, I'll question that a little bit later. But yeah, it's quite interesting. I'll go ahead and open up what they started out with on the comments-wise here.
This kind of woman who has the emotion.
There was also a thing where, you know, that girl with the darker skin who was on like in that group. Apparently, we just found out. I was on Scrub's stream before this, that she is for white Sharia, and now she's helping Baked.
What's white Sharia exactly? It's
I think just bringing Sharia law into the West.
Okay, essentially Sharia law in white countries.
Yeah, we have Nager's $10. Aaron being the physical manifestation of Astrid didn't do nothing. His Jew Arab ex-manager is the one who put it in his head that he can be banned for someone donating a Hitler speech. Sumuria is new manager. Wait, is that girl his new manager?
We don't know. What we know of this new girl is that Baked Alaska, since he shows this girl on stream, has been changing his behavior and has been adopting a policy that seems to be opposed to chatters on his chat using alt-right terms or using racist terms. And we have learned today, just a few minutes ago, that Aaron is a marketing graduate with gender studies, study experiment.
I think we did ask her that. She was joking.
I just have to make fun of that real fast. Just some of the just random stuff that comes out of these live streams, or the people that get involved on some of this stuff, or just also the funny stuff that comes up with the extremist thing. On the extremist sides, you just start running into more and more insanity, like this white Sharia thing. That, yeah, but what was it? I think I skipped. Maybe it was
to himself, the leftist that he is, and I predicted that, Andy, right there on Warski Live, April 6th. That is 9 days ago. I said within the next month, Baked is not going to be able emotionally to cope with the demand of an alt-right audience, and he's going to crack. I didn't know that it would blow as spectacularly as this.
Well,
Bunny's us fun. Been us fun. Okay. Oh, you mean Bunny is fun? I guess is what you're trying to type. Yeah. But I just had to poke fun at that. I was like, wait, I didn't even realize. But they somewhere in the start of this stream, they are actually commenting what Jon Snow was saying about apparently Baked Alaska's likes the one chick there. But I think she was present in the live stream. As I said, I was doing mostly listening. I didn't really watch this stuff because I was working on other things. But let's see here. There is some other stuff that I need to look at here. Oh, that reminds me. I need to... Which one am I on here? Okay, I'm on this one, I suspect. Okay, so give me a second here to transition this over. And I need to load up actually the other account. Let's see, switch accounts, get back over to the live stream one. Because this next one is going to require me to go back to my creator studio and pull up a little archive of something that I created. And this is my beef with Crunchyroll, a company I used to love and like, and then they caused a bunch of problems. So, move this back over here. And what happened was, actually what I need to do is also pull up Reddit KIA. Give it a sec here, guys. Okay, I need to pull up all the Crunchyroll fun. Crunchyroll, which they violated FTC stuff, and let us go ahead and look at it. Okay, so basically, here's the rundown. Crunchyroll started up this business side of things where they're going to start doing translation of video games. Now, what happened is they sat there and stated that it's going to be uncensored. It's going to be a full game release in English. And let's see here, Damachi, false advertisement. Where is the? Let me narrow this down for the past week, because this blew up starting last week. And as you can see, they've been covering the specific thing here. Actually, what I should do is pull up the freeze censored. I guess I gotta put this up on the full month here. Criticism, censorship. Okay. Is this the one I want to look for? No, this is not the one I'm looking for. Censorship, removes touching feature. Trying to find the light video here that was done by Censored Gaming. I guess I'm going to have to pull it up over here and I'll just come back to it. Censored Gaming Machi. Okay, here it is.
Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon? That's the name of a video game that we're going to be taking a look at today, which is also based on a popular manga and anime franchise. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in a dungeon sets up the premise rather well, with it involving lots of RPG-like dungeon crawling and a fair dose of fanservice. The anime series was first broadcast in 2015 and is being broadcast internationally by Crunchyroll. That's not all Crunchyroll because it's based on a very popular franchise, will be toned down in the game for the English release. Censored Gaming has countless examples on the channel of video games having suggestive elements altered when released in the West. It's worth pointing out though that the anime hasn't been toned down overseas, and speaking to a fan over on Twitter, the English team confirmed that no changes will be made to the English game either. Despite the message only being a few days before release, this turned out to not be true however. The English versions of the game have removed something that was even advertised in English trailers. This being a feature in something called communication mode, which allows you to poke the characters and have them react with different lines of dialogue. Here's a demonstration from the English trailer.
Okay, so they removed this feature and it was put in their trailer. And they went and removed the trailer, so I made an archival copy of it. And let's see here. Let's get that pulled up. Also, I sort of like the little avatar, well, the little avatars here in their spoken speech here. Battle, defeat monsters. Ah, communication mode.
この交流モードはアホにゃ。開発者は何を考えてるにゃ。登場するキャラクターとお話しできるのにゃ。それだけじゃないのにゃ。頭や体をタッチできるのにゃ。にゃんとそんなことしていいのかにゃ。いいわけないにゃ。きっと怒られるにゃ。にゃにゃにゃにゃ。むしろ怒られたいにゃ。やっぱりクロエはアホにゃ。冒険者講座は
That was advertised in this video that they put out on their website for the game and when they did all the other stuff. In which case, this makes them viable for a violation of, what is it, false advertisement. Let's see here. And I go and... Actually, what is it? I just need to go look at my past comments here that I talk about on the issue. And in fact, I actually got to respond to someone on this. Let's see, rumor has it, fan project. Let me find it, because I did a lot of commenting on this. Let's see. I do a lot of commenting and stuff on that. Okay. Have fun, Denise. This stream's only going to go on for a short period. Well, it's going on for a little bit of while. I'll probably get a video worked on a little bit. So, censorship, Crunchyroll, here it is, and let's see here. Trying to find where I did. Okay, no, that was a posting I did a while back, and here it is. This is what I need to look up. This is the specific law on the issue for this. 15 U.S.C. Code 54, false advertisement and penalties. Any person, partnership, or corporation who violates any provision in Section 52A of this title shall, if the use of the commodity advertisement may be injurious to the health or health because results from such use under the conditions prescribed in the advertisement therefore of, or under such conditions as customary or usual, or if such violation is with intent to defraud or mislead, in which case there was definitely clear misleading with the comments coming from the company itself saying, no, there's not going to be, it's going to be released in full, it's not going to be censored, be guilty of misdemeanor, and upon conviction shall be punished by a fine of not more than $5,000, or by imprisonment for not more than 6 months, or by both such fine and imprisonment, except that if the conviction is for a violation committed after the first conviction of such person, partnership, or corporation, or violation of such section, punishment shall be by a fine of not more than $10,000, or by imprisonment for not more than 1 year, yada yada yada. So essentially, since they're a corporation, they can't be obviously imprisoned, but they can be fined $5,000. So they clearly, with what we just saw, them having it in their advertisement, and them stating that, hey, yeah, this is supposed to be in here, where it's not going to be censored and all that stuff. Well, guess what? they sure as hell lied. They falsely advertised it. They misled people. And what's even more interesting is they're trying to claim it wasn't censorship. Well, then, if it wasn't censorship, then how about this? Maybe you're too lazy to freaking make the extra content. And there wasn't really anything too fan servicey of content of commenting, but guess what? The poke feature thing wasn't just for the girls, though it's probably going to be mostly used for the girls. It's going to apply for the guy characters, too. They'll be able to be selected for that. So let's go ahead and this person here, we will listen to
my name is
Censored Gaming, and no, I don't want to listen to this all again. Okay, no, this is the wrong one. Go figure, I picked the wrong one. It was the most recent one that like came out today. Okay, 8 hours ago. Here we go. Hey, Mokadi, yeah, Monkadi. I'm not sure how I pronounce that, so. But here we go. This is quite interesting, what they got to state. Okay, I'll let this ad play out real fast for him, so this way he gets credit. This is by Hyrule Anime, 1.8k subscribers. So you can get check it out. Censored Gaming does pretty good content, too, and all that stuff. With covering censorship in video games. They do a little bit of anime here and there too. So letting this play out here. Damn right, respect our wallets. Yeah, and the thing is if I actually got duped by this game, I didn't even know it came out until like a few days afterwards. And then when I heard, that's when I heard that there was content missing. I might have actually messed around. I did enjoy the anime. It's got quite the interesting aspect to it, the whole universe, because it's like it takes place in a video game like kind of world. Okay, come on. Let it load up the main video. Here we go.
Thomas, and I'm gonna fucking censor your shit because I'm a fucking
now he's gonna read off their specific response, which is quite entertaining.
He says our first Crunchyroll game to bring both anime and gaming enthusiasts a new experience to connect through the content they love. Okay, first of all, how is taking a feature out of a game creating a new experience? Yeah, says this was our first official game and included several partners. We had many moving parts that led to the official launch on March 30th, 2018. We apologize if there was any miscommunication around game features for the US version of Memory Freeze. Addressing the specific issue at hand, there was an interactive communication mode that was inadvertently included in some of our early promotional content. Like, seriously?
Inadvertently? No. How about this? It was straight out false advertisement. It's straight out incompetence if you somehow included that, because that should have been easily removed. And you should say, this mode is not going to be included. They said it was going to be released in full. Bullshit, Crunchyroll. Bullshit.
Intended to be released in the US version of the game. It was not our intent to miscommunicate to any of our players.
Yeah, well, guess what? You still broke freaking federal regulations on the issue. And I hope the FTC, with all the complaints that have rolled in so far on your ass, ends up calling your ass out and fining you on it. Unless you make up for it and actually get that put in. But I highly doubt that. Judging from the way Crunchyroll staff are, from past postings they have, it's not that they don't respect the community that enjoys anime, that sits there and watches it all. They just don't. Are they only concerned about their little personal politics and maybe pushing out an okay product? At least when it comes to translations, they've done a good job on the subbing when it comes to anime. I give them kudos for that. But with this kind of shit, no. I can't let that stand. And at least it hasn't impacted the subbing side of things, but I'm waiting for that day to happen. And I'll go ahead and pull my little $10 thing on their VIR. And I'll just go back to watching anime like in the old days for stuff that they have exclusively. And there's other people that are now providing it. Let's see, Hulu's doing anime, Amazon, and then there's this High Dive I just recently learned about earlier today, talking with someone that is doing subbing and dubbing and stuff like that. And they got their hands on a small library, not big, but small, but they got some important ones in there. So maybe I'll throw them a bone. I got to check them out more. I don't really know too much about them. But yeah, that's the kind of messed up drama that's coming out of freaking Crunchyroll, and it's definitely upset me, and I've wanted to talk about it for the past couple of days. But anyway, there was one other drama thing I'm trying to remember off the top of my head that I wanted to cover. Oh, that's right. The cringy of cringe. Whoops. Oh man, this is just a sad, sad failure. Someone, here we go. Ooh. Spooky. Oh, and they shut down the website from what I understand. 2 days in. Okay, let's get past this crap.
Across the internet. You probably already know what's going on. You've probably seen our videos all over the internet. Or maybe you've experienced this yourself. Sexual harassment in gaming. Over 21 million female gamers have experienced harassment, sex taunts, or threats in-game.
Yeah, that doesn't just go against women. It happens against guys, too. And your numbers are way off, and the study that you cite is just an online survey with no control, there was no scientific method applied to getting proper, being a proper study.
Millions of gamers, female gamers, and gamers alike, have experienced trying to hide their gender online to just avoid targeted harassment. And 36% of female gamers have literally stopped playing a game or stopped playing games altogether because of this.
It's called a mute button. Every single online game I've been on in the last 5 years has a mute button, a silence button, or a kick button, or a vote kick button. Come on. There's ways of dealing with this.
This ends now. So, how does this all work? First, let me introduce you to my co-host, our co-host, Tien Tran. Tell us a little there again, please.
Okay.
The bully by beating bullies at their own game. You heard that correctly. Bully hunters will get these harassers where it hurts them the most, by beating bullies at their own game. Will it happen tonight while you are watching? We don't know, but odds are yes, since it's already happened several times in the past 4 hours.
That's right. We've been here for the past 4 hours recording everything. Let's show you something that happened a little bit earlier today.
Okay, control room, can you bring up that footage, please, and hit play? Okay, we are looking at the play from our casual gamer, the Rose Thorn. Let's watch what happens. Take a look.
You dumb whore, learn how to play the fucking game properly. All that you still suck. You guys girls just suck at video games in general, stupid whore.
This is a type
that is like really bad shit talking
of harassment that over 21 million female gamers have experienced. It was at this moment when we saw that it was not just trash talking, it was straight up harassment. So that's when the Rose Thorn, our casual gamer, decided to call on one of our bully hunters. What the Rose Thorn did in this case was use our new tool on her mobile device. We'll show you later how our tool works. But let's see what happens now. So the bully hunter has now been alerted and should be joining the game soon.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to like a competitive Counter-Strike matches, you just can't join mid-game.
Okay, pause right there. Now zoom in to the bottom left corner. It says our bully hunter has just entered the game. See, bully hunter 77 has joined the game. Now our victim, the Rose Thorn, and our bully hunter can communicate with one another. Let's take a look at how that plays out. Now let's zoom out and roll the footage, please. And there it is. Pause right there again, please. Now, our bully hunter has asked the Rose Thorn live in-game who is harassing her. And our victim then immediately replied. Let's zoom in again on the bottom left-hand corner. Now, you see there, the tool connected these two, a victim with a bully hunter. Okay, so now bully hunter 77 knows the name of the harasser, and she is ready to take action. Now, we are going to switch over to bully hunter 77's screen to watch the hunt. Cut to that feed, please, and play it. So we are watching our bully hunter. She knows who the harasser is, and she is on the hunt. You can still hear the harassment in the background. It doesn't stop. So now bully hunter 77 is looking for the harasser. And it looks like she's going to use her knife, folks. And there it is. Just pause right there.
Here's the deal. If you're playing in a competitive match or even against someone who is competent in messing around with this kind of stuff, well, I mean, in this game, that knife kill wouldn't have happened. That person would have turned around and shot him. It was too quiet. The person this entire situation was staged, and they admitted it afterwards. The lady there admitted it to that she ended up staging that entire situation. Let's see here, bully hunter. Let's see the drama. And then there's all kinds of further. And the main lady that, not the one that's here, but this one here is, goes by Zombie Unicorn, has a history of saying all kinds of stuff. And then she has actually backtracked. She said she has distanced herself from the situation. And there was a headphone company that was sponsoring this, and they sat there and said, "No, we no longer want to be associated with this. It's clear that we didn't do a good job of understanding exactly what we're supporting, and we're sorry for that." They're disavowing. They're literally throwing the entire thing under the bus. Like, get it away from us. We don't want it. It just shows you, I mean, how much. That was like someone that, I mean, that was sort of sponsoring it. They gave him a couple headphones or something like that to sell her, or some weird kind of deal they had set up. And then, let's see here. We can actually pull up the Zombie Unicorn's comment about the situation and what she's got to say. Let's see if I can pull up the VOD here. Let's see, old stream. Let's see. Oh yeah, and also on top of that, supposedly, I'm not 100% sure if this is her account, but she was trying to defend it. Actually, maybe I can click on this and see if it is. Yeah, there's not much I can say. I'm not sure if this is her account or not, but supposedly this is her Reddit account, and she was trying to defend this. The gameplay is not scripted. I'm hosting an interview and guests. The hunts are a small portion of the show. Valve has already given their blessing. Yeah, they haven't really responded on that. So let's pull it down here. Where is the... Someone asked she's wearing... Okay, here it is. Ad. We'll let that run through real fast. Let's see here. Yeah, the gameplay is not scripted. The gameplay is a small part of the event. In most discussions of the issue, my intro as host and my questions to the organization psychologist I'm interviewing are only scripted part. We rehearsed the stage blocking, physics, movement, and test the audio lighting angles. It's so weird. You're confusing rehearing a run of the show, normal in a live event, with gameplay being scripted or something. It literally makes no sense. I'm a host. See, if this is specifically her commenting on that, yeah, she's gonna pull it back. Okay, so we got our stream here going.
Man, that's really dude, guy, lady, or sir, whatever, whoever's doing the harassing. That's not okay. I blocked people who were spamming me with... If you guys have been watching my stream beforehand, if you guys are here from my stream and you guys probably saw me talking about bully hunters leading up to the event. And when I did talk about it, and I talked about the hunt in specific, I said that's not really my focus. You guys can look back at my VODs, and you can see, you can look at my vlogs that I've posted. I have never been super, you know, supportive of the actual hunt portion of it. I've mostly myself been focusing on just raising awareness, trying to get game developers to take reports of sexual harassment and stuff more seriously. I've also pointed out several times on my own channels and everything that everybody gets harassed, and a lot of it is just trash talk. That's not, you know, what this campaign is important for. We're talking about, you know, what it was supposed to be for is, you know, to help end like in-game harassment that's like very, very serious, that pushes people away from playing games. So that's been my involvement. I don't have any control over anything of what got put out. And I didn't know that the tool until I literally didn't even know until like pretty much the day of, you know, the event and whatever. And when I got to Chicago the other day to do this, I had no idea that they were going to try to push the tool as a long-term thing. I gave them a lot of pushback on it, and I told them, hey, you know, this really, if you're going to do this at all, even as a stunt, you just need to make sure that it's not harassing and not done in an abusive way. And at some point, it got tweaked to the point where it's like, you know, this is them going into the game, playing it regularly, and killing the person once, and just saying, hey, harassment's not okay, and then leaving the game. And to me, I was like, I think that's okay for trying to make it a point. Valid there.
Gotta remember, it's not like YouTube there, but anyway, that comment I just highlighted. Where'd the website go? Yeah, by the time she didn't get into this live stream, the website actually got taken down, and pretty much everybody that has been affiliated with this whole bully hunters thing has been lambasted and laughed at by the wider video gaming community and stuff like that. It's just been a straight up shit show. And I don't know how you could be so naive that something like this would work. And the general concept, okay, you hop in, you kill them once, and you leave kind of thing that they were touting in their live stream, does not work. In fact, it works against you. Well, it works against whoever called in, because it's like, okay, you hop in, they got killed once and they leave. That doesn't teach anybody a lesson. Okay, well, you repeatedly kill them. Oh, well, that means they're just going to probably work and try to improve the game. You'd have to literally, like, troll them out of the game in order to harass them back to the point where they get the message and leave. Or stop doing it altogether. The whole online bullying back kind of thing with that is just not going to be working concept at all. This was a straight up thing. Now, I can understand, hey, yo, we got a bully kind of situation. I need a little bit of support here. Hey, can one of my friends hop in and join, or someone that's decently skilled and help me along or whatever? Hey, there you go. But in reality, what they proposed was just bullshit. It's just smoke and mirrors, really. And it seems to be trying to push an agenda that isn't really a big issue, because this is common throughout gaming. Just go purchase a game of Call of Duty, the newest one, sit down and play on it on a console, and play it for a week. Tell me how many times you're going to be listening to little kids yelling expletives out their mouths and talking trash talk. You're going to have everybody will be trash talking the other team or each other because they lost, blame. Yeah, that stuff exists. Especially when it comes to the first person stuff. With Counter-Strike there, it's easy to ignore. You just hit the mute thing or whatever, continue on playing your game. You don't have to communicate with the others through through the voice chat in Counter-Strike in order to get anything done. To play the game. You can still enjoy it with all that stuff. But anyway, quite the interesting and fun things. Let's see here. Whoops. Wrong window. Capture. I'm going to go ahead and transition this back over to that. Actually, I should transition to this to that. And you know what? I should go ahead and load up Hit Films here and work on a video. So this way you guys sort of get an idea of what it takes there. So I'm going to get that all booted up. I've only been streaming a little over an hour. Try not to do much more longer because I got other stuff I got to deal with today. And probably get a quick nap in because I've been up since like about 4 this morning, I think. If I'm going to be up for a little bit longer, let's see here. Load up one of my projects. It's taking a moment. As soon as I get that all loaded up, I'll be able to get up and going. Come on. It's not that hard. Store it on store it on a non-SSD hard drive, which is unfortunate. Okay. Intro watermarks. I can hijack this one, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can hijack this one. So I'm actually going to save this as a new one. Just need to give myself a setup here. Okay. Properties. Where's my window capture for? Hit film. There we go. So you can see my past work here. Speeding up, slowing down stuff. Don't need this footage here. Obviously I need to keep this in. Okay, good. I actually don't need this, so I'm going to remove that. And now I just need to drag in the fun little videos here. Okay. Now, I got some cop watching video I need to put down and edit. Where is the... Ah, there it is. The R800 camera hold. Now, which incident should I do? I think the day before that was a good one. Yeah, we'll load up this guy. Okay, give it a second here. Did I transition that? Oh, I did not transition that back. Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay, so some of you might be familiar with this one. This is St. Patrick's Day. Wait, oh. Need to delete this. So let's go ahead and check the audio levels here.
One thing for me, I hope you're ashamed of yourself. You should be. It's 70 degrees out, you have bunny boots on.
Whoops, I was trying to move this real fast. There we go.
I didn't make some videos.
want to comment, this lady here, she's actually a police ride-along.
I'm not exactly sure, but bouncer said there was a theft issue, and police are responding to that incident. They just came out with him. They put him in handcuffs on the sidewalk here, brought him over to the vehicle. I am back.
$750 fine, you're gonna come here arm bar? Come on, big man! Because you're big man. We don't want you to big man. You big, huh?
And this guy really gets it too. I better change up the volume because it's peaking out over on the stream.
I told you I walk, right? And I said, you want me to arm bar for what? For what? Because I'm gonna miss my son's goddamn birthday party tomorrow. Alright? Because I have a...
Let me fix that a little bit more. There we go. That should do it.
$700 fucking fine! And you're gonna put me because I'm on bench for I have a $750 fine because I thought I got lucky on because I didn't go to a bar. I thought I got lucky. I sat down in a machine and thought I got lucky and thought there was $75 and then what? I'm going to jail because I thought I got lucky.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good for...
I think we got the lowdown right just then and there.
You know.
Let's see here. Oh wow, actually the...
Nice job, officers.
So let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just do this.
Hey, thanks for
sir.
giving me the
I
down here, guys. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate that, sir. Thank you, guys, man. Thanks for keeping it clean, guys. Appreciate it.
Now the guy that's talking in the background there, he apparently he owns the brewery that's actually right behind me on that street, in that same building where that guy got plucked out of.
Getting that?
Yeah.
That's what happens when life changes. It's an exciting moment.
Just freaking right out.
Hopefully you can learn from that.
That's hard to say. Good thing I got the headbanging on the film there, because if he tries to blame the cops for that, it's going to be like, dude, that was recorded from a different angle.
At the end of the day, whatever your qualms are, jail, etc.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him screaming in the car.
There are limits, and at some point you got to break. How you doing tonight, man? Good.
Go ahead and sign by.
Just trouble. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's definitely waving the right to remain silent part.
Which one of these? I own the brewery. So, are you open? We open until 9. Oh, that's close. I didn't even know you were down here. Yep. Then, grinding. Your name? Steve. Steve? Pressure. Nice to meet you. I'm Brandon. Brandon, nice to meet you. This is my spot here, and then my partner owns the doctor. Yeah, didn't know what was happening. Yeah, it's only a minute. Wait for a minute. Cool. That's all I need to know. Cheers, guys.
I think that's good enough. Move this bar down. Don't really need to speed it up. It's already short as is. So all I got to do with this one is go ahead and save this. And hit the export button, actually. And we get to name this one, let's see here. St. Patrick's. No, St. Patrick, yeah, Rest 1, we'll just refer to that, and there we go. Anyway, guys, that's gonna take probably a good while there to go ahead and upload. I mean, to the render out, and I'll work on getting that uploaded later on today and situated. And I'll work on a few others. As is, though, I need to also deal with filling out the, well, make phone calls and deal with some other business I got to take care of for the day. Maybe later on tonight, I might just do another sort of live stream on here when I'm out checking out that, what was it, that karaoke thing that sounds like it's going to be a little bit of fun to go and check out. So, don't think I'll be able to live stream on the inside, but I'll be able to at least give you a rundown what's going on and all that stuff. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.